Big star on the line. We can't make him wait here. Our good pal, Jay Mohr. Jay, what's going on, buddy?
Hiya, girls.
Wow. How are you?
What's going on?
What are you up to?
Billy Burr, you're there at the perfect time.
What's up, Jay?
Wait till later when Opie dresses you up like Jimmy, calls Steve a pussy, and punches you in the face. Hey, how did I almost make a fucko list Friday? What happened?
I didn't. No way. That's not what I said.
Anthony, no, I know I didn't make the list, but they were a little too close together.
No. I said you're still a very good friend of the show, but you don't have time like you used to call the program. That's all I said.
And I just think
I'm defending myself today, sir.
I think that people are looking through the oldie days with these rose-colored Jay Mohr glasses. I don't think Jay really made a lot of appearances on our show back in the old days. I think they were just all memorable. Very memorable.
No, I was in every day because I was a degenerate and I wanted to get head.
Oh, there were times when he came in where it was like for a week straight.
That's what I mean. He did a lot of time on our old show. That's all.
But he got gigs out here, too.
Jay, I want to go on record. Not even close. You know that.
I consider Jay one of the absolute best friends of the show.
And we're like, who could blame him? He's going out with Nikki Cox, and he doesn't have time to call a radio show anymore. And and he's raising a son. We get it. That's all I said.
You got kids, Burr?
No.
Not that I know of.
Oh.
See the picture of Dice begging on Whackbag?
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
And he's a homeless Dice.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that one yet.
Hey, how about something? A little something for me. We'll tell jokes for food.
And then you say no, and he does that. All right, God bless you. I hate that when you don't give the bum money and he goes, God bless you. Have a
Yeah, we got that one just the other day.
Yeah, you feel a little guilty.
Back with that, you fuck.
We got a Jewish homeless guy outside the studio
who really plays it up
with a pit bull that is really scary.
Wears the yarmulke and actually has on his sign, homeless Jewish man.
Right.
He's playing it up, and then he goes hello when you walk by, tries to be all nice, and then if you pass by without giving you something, he gives you a little growl.
Yeah, he taunts
cancer. You should get cancer.
Yeah, exactly. he taunts you, and he has this scary pit bull next to him, so you can't really talk back to him at this point.
I never understood homeless people with dogs.
Mm.
Well, the other day I walked by, exactly, the homeless person with the cats. So they use their pets to make you feel guilty, so you would give money.
Yeah, like the money's going to the fucking Friskies.
Right, because now they're saying, look, I need money to feed these cute cats, and they're buying it.
I do is I pick up their animal and I fuck it right in the face. Like I'd get that pit bull and I'd put my dick and balls in its giant fucking mouth. And I'd be like, look at that pit bull sucking my fucking cock. And then I'd look at him, and he'd look at me like, I'm a pit bull. I'll totally just bite off your whole shit. I'd be like, no, you won't, because you're hanging out with a fucking Jew. You're just some fucking dog rolling with a Jew. What are you going to do? It doesn't really, there's no punchline. I just wanted to make fun of Jews.
We've had a couple of Jewish references on the program today.
Yeah.
The Jew fish.
The Jew fish we talked about, sure.
Yeah.
So, Jay, you're doing a big Katrina relief thing with Dane Cook tonight?
My last performance.
Yeah, because you were telling me recently you're not digging the stand-up these days, right?
No, I've kind of retired, and then it's a young man's game. It's a Bill Burr game. It's a Dane Cook game. It's a guy without kids game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
You just had it?
I just don't love it anymore. I don't know. I just don't want to be like Richard Jeni ever.
You like Mike Tyson out there? I don't have the heart for this anymore.
I don't want to be like those guys that you just see and you're like, this guy just does not like what he's doing.
But, Jay, could you at least do the, retirement speech? Because I love when you see that on TV.
On the show?
Well, Brett Hull just retired and crying like a baby up there. I love it when the athletes have to retire and then just cry.
But when he got home, his dad kicked him right in his ass.
Probably. What are you doing?
Yeah, when they sit down and just, this sport has been fantastic to me, and the people that I've faced. There's always that breakdown moment. The people I've...
but you love hockey, right?
I absolutely love the new rules, yes.
And why can't Why is there offsides in hockey? Why can't a guy cherry pick and you just skull a pass across the ice to him?
I totally agree, but they finally got rid of the 2-line pass, so that is speeding up the game. But
hockey sucks so bad, I don't even know what that means.
Oh, really? They got rid of the center
and they
line,
moved
basically.
the net like a foot closer to the wall, and it looks exactly the same. And I'm supposed to get all excited to watch a bunch of uncircumcised Euros skate around.
Any changes on that icing rule?
Well, they don't have the 2-line pass, but
okay.
Jay is saying you should be able to just shoot it all the way down the ice if you've got a guy down there.
Yeah, like
why not?
Which I
like
agree
in
with.
basketball, like if there's a fast break, you just hit the guy on the fly.
I completely agree with
some
that.
Some guy's just standing there with the goalie waiting for the puck.
Yeah, because if you are going to do that, you're not helping on defense, so you're risking already. So
right,
you're
kind of taking a player out of the mix.
Look, hockey sucks. Let's be honest. The score's like 3-2. If there were no goalies, it'd be 6-5. Fucking faggots. You want to play with us? I can't. I didn't bring my skates or my ice.
That's a great way to look at it, though.
What kind of sport is that?
But Brett Hull retired over the weekend, and he was crying pretty.
Hockey was
good.
great. Hockey was great in the '80s, though. It's just sucked ever since they had the left wing lock and all that bullshit.
You know what fucked up the game, Bill?
No fighting.
What, the left wing lock? That sounds like some wrestling move.
Well,
they bring one of the forwards up and they put him on the blue line. It's real complicated, Jay. You just keep watching the simple sports.
The trap thing.
I will.
The trap thing.
I like handball. I like watching them Puerto Ricans play handball.
Know what rule they have to bring back to hockey? If there's a fight, you're allowed to leave the bench. Bench clearing brawls.
Third man in, you ought to be able to allow to do
bench
that.
clearing brawls. If your guy was getting beat up, everyone just piled onto the ice, and then there was like a lawn,
When there was no third man in rule, which is basically if your teammate's getting the shit kicked out of him, a bigger dude jumped in, kind of like with your friend in a bar.
Yeah.
Then once they got rid of that fucking rule,
right.
it ruined it.
And now they just now they just have two guys fighting. I mean, it's still, the fights are still exciting. At least they're keeping that in the game.
Pat from Monaco.
I don't understand in football too many men on the field. I think there should never be enough guys. If you can sneak 16 guys to rush the fucking passer, God bless you.
Hey, I got to get Pat's line in here. Pat from Monaco. He says, hockey, it's a game for a guy who's not fucking Nicky Cox.
Can I hear the call, Chris?
Where is it?
It was good, but it was Pat.
I listen with my son all the time, and I just go, well, you know what? If he hears curse words, it's better he hears it from you guys. But whenever he hears the car crash, he goes, what was that? I'm like,
that's adorable. Why don't you become one of those? Why don't you become one of those comics, Jay?
Yeah, where you talk about your kid.
Where you only talk about your kid on stage? How much do you want to choke those people?
This morning, pooped his diaper.
Oh, how much do you just want to
start wearing a sweater
comics?
On stage?
Oh, he did the cutest thing. What's with the kids and being short? What?
My son was Huggies number 6.
Folks, I gotta tell you.
The other day he asked me, what color is God's skin? I said, white. And I said, get downstairs. What? God, I love that fucking thing so much. Oh, so there's a show...
At the Wiltern? What's that?
The Wiltern Theater's nice. I saw a couple bands there. Wiltern's like really far, since you guys are so familiar with it. It's basically Korea. It's very east on Wilshire Boulevard. It's like where all the driving ranges are at night, and you just see a bunch of Asians sculling balls into the night. Boy, they love to fucking golf, the slopes. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, how did that happen?
They do everything now that's fun. That people like to do. Golfing, gambling, forget about it. You go to any casino, you're sitting with a chain-smoking Asian next to you. That is
How about when you
losing.
Go up to Harlem, past the Rucker, just a bunch of Chinese guys fucking playing 5-on-5?
No.
Really?
Now you're a madman.
I know, but somehow I got Anthony.
He did get me. He did get me on that.
He goes, really?
I don't put it past him.
He goes, really?
Jackass.
I don't put it past him, my friend.
What do you think of What do you think of Michelle Wee?
Well, I'd like to be more specific.
She's the LPGA 16-year-old.
No, I know who she is. Yeah, I'd fuck her. I mean, I know where you're going.
What do you think of her? Yeah, it could be I could fuck her, I would fuck her, or talking about how she golfs.
16 playing on the tour there.
Oh, I don't care about that. She's a fucking hit. This thing's a club. I hate golf too. It's a gay sport.
You like the baseball, the football, right?
Yeah,
the
little
hoops,
boxing,
little hoops.
I got a good
competitive eating like Pat from Monaco.
Pat with his competitive eating.
Speaking of chinks, standing next to some chink.
Well, he was he came in second place, grilled cheese eating contest in Arkansas.
Well, you know what they say.
Hey, I dug your article you did for I guess Sports Illustrated, was it, or the online? Yeah, I saw the one about the websites that you did, going to losing teams' websites, teams that suck. How to tell if your team sucks by their website?
The Devil Rays. It says, "Watch it happen." They got all like these, watch Lou Piniella die slowly. And then I made fun of the Atlanta Hawks. And I actually, if you went to the Atlanta Hawks website, Harry the Hawk mascot made fun of me back.
Did he?
They got a picture of a guy in a fucking bird suit that didn't get out of Athens High.
Bashing the mascots and the websites of the losing teams and how they have to still make it try to you go to the website, it's not going to go, yeah, we know we suck, could you please, come see us anyway. They got to capitalize on any up thing that they have.
Oh, plus every game they're giving out a bag full of free shit.
Yeah.
There's always T-shirts and it's always every other day it's Bat Day.
So if
Tuesday night, every row will pass a joint. How about when the Clippers used to advertise here in the L.A. Times, like, come watch these teams that are good.
Yeah, they used to sell a package that you could buy where they would be playing like the Lakers, the Sixers, like all like the
all the teams that were
all
doing
the best
something.
teams. Yeah, watch us get the shit kicked out of us by the Sacramento Kings.
It would be like, the Rockets. There's one where it was all center. It's like, come watch the big men. Come watch Hakeem, David Robinson, so-and-so, Shaquille O'Neal. And watch the Clippers suck cock.
And those are always the games
that power package.
Those were always the games where Shaquille would sit out anyway because they were playing the Clippers.
Because he pulled his vagina on a cheeseburger. There's a show at the Wiltern Theater tonight with myself, Gary Gulman, who did almost kill me one night on Last Comic Standing. Did you hear that story, Bill Burr?
No, what happened?
He started.
I like how Bill Burr's like, no, I have no idea, even though everyone talks about it. Bill Burr?
What? No, I honestly didn't hear about that.
What happened?
Was I supposed to be in like the stand-up comedy cafeteria around the water bubbler and heard that one?
You changed, man.
You asked me if I heard about it. I said I didn't hear about it. And then all of a sudden you lashed out at me. I lashed back.
Did you play Bill what Carlos said about him? Because he's right, man. You've totally changed.
Wow.
I have no idea what's going on.
No, I was just joking around.
I was to say because I never met Carlos.
No, I'm just joking.
All right, well, it's the Wiltern with...
No, fuck that. What happened between you and Gary Gulman?
Oh, I was fucking with him and he grabbed me and threw me into a wall.
Is there footage of that?
What?
Is there footage of it?
No, if there's... It wouldn't have ended there if the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
I would have had to go get something from the parking lot. I would have had to hit him with Ralphie May. He's a big unit, Goldman. 6'4", 220, and those big, thick Jew lips.
That childhood anger.
All the fucking jokes about cookies.
I'm actually doing a tour with him coming up.
He's a good kid.
What, are you worried I'm going to tell him that story? All of a sudden he did a 180.
There's the comic thing, yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
You might
he is a good guy.
You might not do stand-up anymore, but you got the comic diplomacy thing.
I talked to him in person. It was completely my fault, the whole thing.
Fucking scumbag, unfunny piece of shit douchebag. He's a great guy, though. Great kid. I like him.
Good act.
I like him. Good
act.
Good kid.
Draws
a lot of people.
He's got those Andy Pettit lips that I like.
Faggot hack is what that. But he draws people. A nice enough guy, sweet.
Well, let me finish.
You fucking comics are all like that.
Louis Anderson, Frank Caliendo, Dane Cook, top 10 Billboard album, Retaliation. You guys know the Dane?
Oh yeah.
The fire-breathing dragon, which is the Dane, the double finger.
I heard you do a pretty good impression of Dane. I heard from some people.
I hit things.
I heard
a little
things.
bit. Heard you do it a little bit.
A little bit. I think it's a little visual, though. Gonna have to get you in here. And
All right, Jay.
Let's hear it.
I really don't know that I did one.
yeah, someone was telling me you're doing this pretty good.
We heard
The
things.
Jews.
It must be.
Listen, let's not let
Yeah.
this degenerate into. Let's make fun of Voss, where we can all rally at the same time.
All right,
Who
Jay.
got married at a fucking Best Western in Guelph.
All right, Jay.
They're telling us you gotta go.
Yeah, because we have Stalker Patty. She's doing a book report for us today. And we're running out of show. We were supposed to get her in here an hour
All
ago.
right, but listen.
Yeah, let's go.
Click. Yeah.
All right.